You have to show us that the human could beat Stockfish 15 with knight odds. And you're going to show us the way, even if you're a little tired. All right. So, obviously, don't listen to the stream. You could always listen back. So far, we've had 3 honest players, and I'm expecting a 4th. I know that will be the case. I'm thinking Spinal's going to take it down, no problem. Spinal tap. Here we go. Good luck, Spinal. Bring it home for the humans. All right. Let's kick on the engine. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think we've had E4 games. Should I still stick with E4? I guess. Let's see his approach to E4. Spinal is a beast, if you're wondering. Oh, he's going with the old Caro-Kann. Yep. I mean, 2,700 land. Blitz, Rapid over 25. Crazy House over 25. He's an IM. All right, so Caro-Kann. Okay. 2 pawns in the center. Deal with that. Let's see. Let's see. Of course. Look at E5. The big E5 pawn. Look at that. Bishop outside the chain. Still, G4. Down a knight. Doesn't matter. G4. Okay. Have to question this bishop, right? We can't let... I don't know. We can't let what? Okay, so this is... It's only at -5 now, so it already started at -7. Is this already a bad approach by Spinal? E6. Or knight H3. I don't think I want to allow E6 to be played. Okay, also H4, H5, E6. What's going to be most uncomfortable? Knight H3. Knight E2. They both are just aiming for the F4 square. Knight E2, it's saying the best move is bishop E4. Rook G1 and then E6. Bishop E3, knight D7, knight G3. Likes knight H3, E6, knight F4, bishop E7, H4. Okay, it seems like we're going to go with this. It liked E6 for a minute. Maybe. Then queen D6 takes, bishop takes. We probably just want to still keep this pawn around. So let's see what this wacky knight H3 move is about. See what he comes up with. I'm expecting E6. He's taken a very solid approach. The Caro-Kann. Principled. Bishop outside the chain. I think it's a good strategy. White's going to have to try and do something, stir up some trouble on the king side. Yukunhu, hello, another first-time chatter. Nice to have you here. Having some fun with odds games. Okay, knight f4. c5 as the reply. I like knight f4 better than bishop g2. Let's do it. See, so right around now, black has this concern. This idea of h4, h5. Important sequence to be familiar with. This threatens to trap the bishop, and if you want to save it by moving either pawn, mostly this one, there's this capture, and problems quickly arise on the problems are going to happen on the light squares, g6. So let's see how he reacts to this. Kukush 2, hello. Another first-time chatter. Welcome. All right, bishop e7. How does it feel about bishop e7? Stopping h4 cold? It says play h4 no matter what. Or it says still play h4. Isn't this a, I think this is a hard move to maybe assess. h4. As a human, you're going to start thinking, wait, is that just poison? Oh, okay, let's put it on. He's going to think for a bit. It says you could take. Or bishop to e4. But then you have to start weighing these open lines and the capture on g6. You might be in a pin that you can't get out of so easily. You might not be able to take towards the center anymore because of this pin. To take like that. Maybe. See what he comes up with. I'm guessing there's going to be a thinker here. So this is a very important moment. Oh! He's not afraid at all. He said, give me that pawn. Now I'm up a knight and a pawn. I don't care about this half-open file you have. All right. All right. All right, what's it chewing on here? Knight takes g6. Rook h3. There, we're gonna grab that bishop. We now have an unopposed light square bishop. How is he recapturing? You could go in either direction. I'm thinking you'll take away from the center. But maybe he's going to do the calculations and say that he could play this and glue the bishop in with h5. Either one is still good for Team Black. Oh, he's a fearless I am. He doesn't care about that pin. He's seeing a way out. There is a threat to take with check and then win the rook. So we could see now a point behind rook h3. It was calling for that for a moment. Bishop e2, c5. Queen f3. Queen f3, knight h6. All right, let's try this queen f3 move. It's defending the rook, so this you could take with the king now. g5. A little bit of a dip. So this bishop is there to stay. Not breaking that down. Or maybe you are at some point with f4. Maybe he's eyeing up this maneuver. Even if you win a pawn. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very effective strategy. He's going to knife in into those weakened squares. Okay, might have to work around a knight that's here. Bishop e3. He's playing very fast, too. He's not getting into time trouble. He's more time. You're ready to go queenside castles. Knight h6? I don't know that knight h6 is a move I could see him playing. Okay, knight d7. Queenside castles. Bishop d3. All right, let's go queenside castles. Yeah, this might be something. In a way, is this bishop maybe out of play? If the center opens up, this is a... I don't know, it's a short diagonal. Also, if there is this break, I wonder about, the center maybe being blown wide open. Okay, knight e7. King b1 seems pretty standard. Rook h3, knight g6. Yeah, I could definitely see this one coming up. Knight g6. King b1 it wants. Bishop d3 maybe? Yeah, maybe bishop d3 make him think about this one a bit more. I'm going to go with bishop d3 rather than king b1 for right now. I think he might be looking for this maneuver, so at least he'll have to think about it. Do you want to end up with triple isolated pawns? And this bishop that is stuck? Look at this guy. He's a convenient defender to neutralize this bishop. Oh, he still goes there. Knight g6. Not a top move, but he's still going there, saying, I'm cool with trades. Apparently capturing, we don't want to do that. It is liking that best, but do we really want to do that? Gotta keep this guy, no? Or is the, I think, yeah, I guess we're going to take. I'm going to try and, wow. All right, what can you do? Oh, it's saying king b1. Hang on, let me let it think still. All right, let's go with this king b1 move. Queen e7, knight d f8. Queen e7, knight d to f8. Queen e7 played. a4. Or a3. All right, let's just do something that doesn't, I don't know. Once more, that one, or a3. Or a4. Maybe we go with a4. Let's go with this a4, top move. The moment. Where is he going? In a way, white is saying, wait, if you make this decision, you might have to deal with this pawn. Fearless continues to play fearless. Queenside castles. Okay, now it's saying c4. Or A5. Let's go with A5. I don't want to give this guy up for the knight. This is funny. No, not for this stream. I'm not really feeling up for any bullet games. I won't be playing any more games myself on this stream, so. For this particular stream. Played early on. Okay, knight f4. It likes that as well. And by this point, okay, so. Well, he is up a piece and a pawn. Okay, a6. Or bishop takes knight. a6, it says best is f6. Oh, let's go with this a6 move. Thorns, man. Thorns. He's playing strong moves and fast. That's a tough combo to beat. Is he finally going to think? See, I don't. If you take this knight, you're freeing the bishop. So I don't know. If I'm playing as black here, I'm concerned. Like, oh, wait a second. If I take, then I have to deal with maybe a rook, or maybe this. You know, the queen here. And is this guy going to be out of play? So, what's played? B6. B6. Ooh, a big drop there. -4. Compensation for the material. Maybe. Or not quite. Okay, now by this point it is saying, you know what? You better just take that knight. All right, at this, I guess now's the time to take the knight. We still have an unopposed light square bishop. We've put a dent in the light squares. All right, so there we go. Bishop takes knight. G takes. And now what does it want to play here? Still a rook advantage. It's saying C4. Explosive. C4. See, maybe now this is where he's going to finally think. There's tension. Opposite color bishops. The extra piece is this knight. The quality of this knight, though. How good is the knight? How's it looking from black's perspective? I'd be concerned. You know, watch out for mate. Oh, king move. It was calling for knight b8. Okay, now it's calling for c captures d5. Is this going to lead to way too many exchanges? Chop, it says. Chop and then bishop b5. It's also saying chop, chop, queen takes f4. What if we just take f4 first? Let me test something out. Queen takes f4. Bishop g5, queen f3. That's welcoming rook exchanges, I guess. Okay, so I guess oh, now it popped up for a second rook c1. I prefer rook c1, keeping the tension. Yeah, let's go rook c1. Maybe going into the game, Spinal said, you know what? I'm gonna play fast. And he continues to play fast, because if you get down on time, it's tough. Not easy. Chop here. Chop there, and then bishop b5. An alternative is bishop c2 with then b5. Rook h3 is another move. I don't want to release the tension. I think that makes life way too easy. C takes D, C takes D, rook c8, bishop b5. Knight f8, queen takes f4. I guess one way or another, there is going to be a rook exchange. All right, it is saying to exchange pawns. Is there some other move? Only 5 minutes left. All right, I'm not going to do that. I'm not releasing the tension. I'm going to make a not so wonderful move here with rook c3. I'll go with the second rate. Hopefully this causes problems. Still want to keep that tension. Queen b4, considered best. Maybe this one will make him think. Are you going to think, Spinal? If the bishop moves now, you could stack the rooks. Maybe then he'll be scared. Okay. Hey, what's going on, hey? G5. The bishop cannot retreat anymore. Rook hc1. Okay, I'm going to have to start moving faster. Rook hc1. The bishop is now cut out of the game. He's a very committed bishop. It does tie down the queen. It likes queen b4. Is he gonna crawl up into a ball? Maybe something like this. With then the break. Queen is observing this pawn. What's the play after queen b4? It says bishop f1. It's finally thinking. Queen b4. Maybe he's considering f6? I don't know about that. Maybe there's a problem here. The e6 pawn? This knight. Under control. If you're just joining, this was the start position. Playing down a knight. Here we are, 21 moves in. He chose a Caro-Kann advance. Oh, I'm sorry, Caro-Kann and went with the advanced variation. Bishop f5. Okay, finally he's thinking. Is this where you make a mistake finally? After you think for a little bit? I don't think there's a big mistake to make in this position. What would I play as black? Maybe this. Preparing that. Or a capture and a push. Where the structure can change. Okay, it's saying a -6 with queen b4. But still not entirely clear what's happening with the queen b4 move. Bishop backing off, and then there's these perpetual attacks maybe against the queen. What's he going to come up with? What's this been? 2+ minute think now? Queen b4, rook h to d8. Queen b4, it's saying king a2. And then b5. And rook b3, queen a5. These lines, I don't know. How likely are they? I think he might be regretting that g5 idea. Poor bishop. Poor guy. You're stuck. You have problems to solve here. How does that bishop function? Okay, I don't have to figure. Oh, here we go. F6. What's the evaluation now? Little drop there, little drop. Okay, it says blast this position open. Now, as long as the queen could stick around, I think there's perpetual check ideas. It's at this point, it says finally go ahead and chop on d5. Might as well do it now, I guess. With then this idea to play f3, okay. Yeah, it's still completely winning for black. Do I have another way to keep the tension? It's not really. Queen e2 is another move. Saying c takes d5. C takes d5 and then e takes f6. I don't think we have another choice, really. All right, gotta go. I'm going to go with this queen e2 move. Still keep the tension. Try and keep it complicated. And see, these two moves are too easy as recaptures. Okay. Chop. And now it's saying c takes d5. Okay. Jake, thank you for the Prime sub. 6 months now. Thank you for your support. Take like this. Take like this. 6-month sub, but a 4-year YouTube viewer. Thanks, man. I should have went ahead and captured on should have went ahead with this. He's thinking at least. Maybe this counts for something long term. Put him under time pressure. What's he going to come up with? You going to go with this one? This is the most natural recapture. Maybe he's concerned about checks in the... Yeah, that's what he's concerned about. This, check, and then queen entering here. Okay, he took with the c-pawn. Now it's saying bishop b5. I have to pick up the pace here. Bishop b5 it is. Is there a way he could go wrong? Like, is this capture terrible somehow? Maybe with this and then check and then entering here? Possibly. I don't know. Let's see. He's under 5. Yeah, it is back to -7, which is where we started. Still alive, though. We got this queen and a dangerous, thorny pawn. Mate. He's a-thinking. A knight and 2 pawns up. A long way away from restoring that material. It's queen h7 check. Rook takes c3. I could see him playing this one too. Yeah, but queen check, it's saying bishop back here. And then where's the queen going? Maybe the push? Then this pawn lives and the knight is boxed out for a little bit still. Or maybe he's considering this one, e4. Decisions. There's still a wide range of moves. Wide selection. Tick, 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 tick. Under 3. He's really chewing on this one. Better make it good. e4. It's not a huge fan of that, but okay. Bishop c6. Probably an irritating move to see there. Keeping the rooks are still alive. This knight is boxed out. I don't know. Bishop here, possibly. Rook takes, queen here. This light square might be a little concerning. Uh-oh. It's still -7. This bishop is still not doing anything wonderful. Is he going to sack a piece? Get rolling with these guys? We have a time edge now. It started with a -7 eval. And it dropped to maybe -4.5 at one point, but back up we go. It likes f3 best. Also, bishop takes f2. Are these necessary? Is this a dangerous move? Or is this an idea too? Queen b5, hitting the knight, hitting here, looking for a capture, mates. He's only got a minute. Try to keep it complicated. This was the start position. Down a knight. Here we are. One minute warning. He's nervous. I have to do my best here in these final minutes to try and keep it complicated. Keep the queen on. What's he coming up with? What's he calculating? A chop here, a push. Queen d6. Bit of a dip there. Queen c2. Probably a tough move to meet. Put it on triple trouble with this nearby. Trying to mate on c8. This guy is not around to defend c8. Keeping the pressure on him. Knight f6. Queen b4. This, and the queens would come off. Who's playing queen b4, though? That would drop the knight. And then this bishop. Rook f8. Big drop there. Under -4, but bishop b7, rook takes c3, queen takes c3, knight c5. Not an easy continuation. Let's do it. Here we are. Critical moments here. Rook takes c3. Queen takes c3. Knight c5, an only move? Knight c5 is an only move. He found it. Only way to stop mate. Take the knight. Opposite color bishops, but we're down a million pawns. Pawn takes. Oh no, Elite Chess is going to restart in 10 minutes. Rook h1. Rook f1. Queen g7 is a dangerous looking move. Really active. Now we're looking at bishop moves one day and maybe mate. There's a lot going on here. Okay. It's over. White's winning now. +10. Oh. +12. Bishop takes d5. Queen takes d5. Queen takes f8. Oh my goodness. Whoo. This still undefeated. He's trying king c8. Not a fun move. Oh man. Rook takes c. It's a mate in 17. With bishop takes e6 or rook takes c5. Oh my goodness. Oh man. So if queen takes, what's the mate exactly? If queen would have captured, it's a mate in 2. Queen takes would have been check, and then checkmate here or here, depending on where the king goes. King d8. Bishop takes e6. What happens after this check? I guess he could fall back with the rook. Bishop takes e6. Oh man. He must know he's toast. He's known it for a few moves now. No coordination. It's the queen, only one trying to defend, and these are all attacking somehow. They found a way. Oh my goodness. Check. Rook c1. Queen d3. King a1. Maybe he still thinks that there's a way to give a perpetual. That is possible. Oh, there's going to be a bishop block. Okay, king a1. Queen takes a6. And now the bishop block. Queen d6. Top move. Queen b7. Threatening mate. On c8. Look at how close this is to be winning for black. Ready to promote this. Promotion. Okay, queen d7. Now queen b8. King e7, queen e5. I can't believe Spinal didn't see this mate in 17. I'm joking, of course. Okay, so now this bishop returns to e6. He resigned. Good game, man. Round of applause there for Spinal. Thank you for getting in the ring there. He was tired, though. In his defense, he was tired. He said that beforehand, so if he's has a good night's rest, that would never happen. He's pointing out, yeah, exactly, your poor bishop. I thought of that as soon as g5 was in. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. That's a bit of a short diagonal. Tough game. Real tough. I was trying my best. Sometimes I was making some suboptimal moves like this one here. It wanted to take like this or that, but I just felt it was going to simplify too much. I was trying to make you sweat. Were you sweating? Wow. And then Stockfish does the wizard stuff like you would expect. It's crunching the numbers. Let's see. Good game. Thank you for playing, Spinal. You're going to have to try another time. You'll get your revenge, I'm sure. That was a well-played game.